Good morning, folks. This is Naeem Aslam, Chief Market Analyst at AvaTrade, and welcome to our daily update on our YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be discussing three major markets. Number one is, of course, your equity market, and by that I mean the Dow Jones and, of course, the S&P and the Nasdaq. Secondly, we'll be looking and dive into, taking a dive into Forex market and then seeing what exactly is happening there, and if there is a currency which is worth our attention. And finally, we'll have a look at cryptos as well. My name is Naeem Aslam. I work as a Chief Market Analyst at AvaTrade. And as for today's market, what we are really looking at is the Dow Jones futures. They are trading to the downside by 165 points. Earlier today, when I started my day, which is about 5:30 in the morning in London, these futures, they were down by well over 300 points. In fact, the futures were down all the way to 340 points. Now, of course, we have recovered some of those losses, but the question is, why are we seeing that sort of losses, and what has really changed that as well? Well, initially, before the European markets were open, the European futures were trading to the downside, and because of that, investors and traders were very much feeling pessimistic, because they were saying, okay, what is going to happen with respect to the coronavirus vaccine, which is gone for approval, and the two companies which are very much under focus are Pfizer and Moderna. And of course, you wanted to maybe keep a very close eye in terms of their stock as well, because if they do get emergency approval, of course, we will see a little bit of a bounce for these two stocks as well, which could actually not be only a little bit. We can see some profound bounce for these companies' stock as well. So keep an eye on that. But overall, it was all about, yes, the surge in coronavirus cases and what this vaccine can really do. That's the main theme. But one important element that we wanted to discuss with you is that on the weekly time frame for the Dow Jones index, have a look at the 50-week moving average and, of course, the 100-week moving average, because right now the 50-week moving average is about to cross below the 100-week moving average, and that is a very major concern for me. The reason that I'm saying that is because the last time it happened was back in 2016. So that is quite an important indication, because if things do go like that now, so that will really mean that, okay, we could see some sort of a consolidation period with respect to these prices in the coming days. With respect to Forex, what we are really looking at is, yes, of course, the prices are moving, and the biggest pair which is seeing quite a lot of interest is, of course, is sterling, which is trading at 1.33 against the dollar. The reason for that is, of course, Brexit. A break, something very major can happen, and the rumors are that the fisheries agreement with the UK proposed to the EU is very likely to accept that. And of course, if that happened, that would be a major breakthrough, and that means that, okay, all the obstacles will be pretty much resolved with respect to Brexit, and we can see a massive surge in terms of sterling. Now, finally, to touch on cryptos, of course, the momentum is once again back. The prices are not only above the 17,000, in fact, we are very close to that 19,000 price level, currently trading at 18,584, meaning $1,000 away from this year's high of 19,500. So let's continue to keep an eye on that, and we'll touch base more on this tomorrow. Thank you for that.